back to the post-game show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and by Coca-Cola, our player of the game, presented by them. Experience the Coke side of life. And here is Gabby with the head coach and our player of the game, Caleb Williams.
All right, Coach, what did you see from your team today?
A lot of fight. Ball didn't go in a lot in the first half, and it got us a little stagnant on the offensive end. I credit Stonehill for that. I think they had a good plan of keeping us out of rhythm, taking away a lot of our assist opportunities and catch and shoot threes. It forced us to drive the ball a little bit too much and kept us a little stagnant.
Alex Shakin was in the starting lineup. What went into that decision?
Yeah, we were just trying to get off to a better start offensively. Ryan Pettit's been so good defensively. We were just trying to mix it up a little bit as we head into Patriot League play.
Is there anything that you wanted to see specifically from your team that you wanted to take into as you go into conference play?
Well, I know a couple things about our team. We're pretty connected, and we're pretty resilient. So I know we're going to be in every single game. I know we're tough enough, whether there's a run that's good or bad, that we're able to continue to play. I was hoping that we would see the ball go in a little bit more, and I was hoping our three-point defense would be a little bit stronger today. But again, credit to Stonehill. I think they have a good group, and they're going to be ready for NEC play.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm going to bring over Caleb Williams now. Caleb Williams is our player of the game. 15 points from you today. What did you see from your team?
Just execution. We came in with a different mindset after that Portland loss, knowing that we're going to go into the new year try to get a win, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
I just asked your coach just now, what did you want to see from your team today as you guys go into conference play this week?
Just staying poised. You know, like they went on runs and we gonna go on runs. We just got to know that we got to fight through it and win the game and come down the stretch and hit the big time shots and hit free throws.
A lot of the underclassmen are making their marks on this court. Andrew Phillips, Alex Shakin, to name a few. What are you seeing from them?
I'm seeing dogs. My brothers, they really the ones. Like we all was struggling in the summertime trying to get it together, but now we meshing really well. And now it's time to go out there and get a Patriot League championship.
Now that you guys are heading into Patriot League, what is your message to the team? I know you are an underclassman and everything, but what are you guys telling yourselves in the locker room?
Again, just staying poised, just staying that we need to stay connected, we need to stay locked in because it's going to be a long season. You know, it's going to be a lot of runs, a lot of ups and downs, but we got to know that we got each other at the end of the day.
Thanks, Caleb.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, and congrats to Caleb. As we do come back, and we're going to show some highlights, and I guarantee you Caleb will be part of those highlights. Here they are.
Yeah, it was such a well-played basketball game, and Caleb gets things off to a rousing start with this acrobatic finish off the high screen, and Lafayette was in business early on. Look at Stinson. This kid was really special, Gary, and his numbers do not jump out at you, but how about Simona's play, too? A lot of guys on Stonehill doing a lot of different things. They share the basketball. Mark Butler doing his best. Caleb Williams impression right there with a similar finish. We talked about those two young guards and what an impact they will make. Talk about impact. How about, I'll tell you, Ryan Pettit, he just makes things happen. There's the nice pass from Chaikin to Phillips for the finish. Lafayette did a lot of things well against a very strong team defensively. There's big Justin Vanderbond with a nice dish from Phillips for the finish down low. A lot of good ball movement. Case in point right here, the pass never touches the floor. Phillips with a big three. Both teams in the first half, especially, Gary, catching the ball in rhythm and making good things happen. Beautiful bounce pass to the inside. That's the finish by Brogna. Brogna is going to be a force in the NAEC. Relatively quiet by him. How about this nice finish? Reverse layup by Mellis. Didn't have a lot, but that was a big play down the stretch. I think it's only two of the game. And then here's the steal by Chaikin in the flush. I'll tell you, Alex knows how to play. He plays defense. He's deceptively quick and strong. He's got good size. Here's a little curl off a screen and a nice left-handed finish by Justin Vanderbond. He made some big plays down the stretch. Well, Gary, you get the sense this was just really good ball movement by Stonehill against the full court pressure. Lafayette had to gamble a little bit, and they had to pay for it at the other end. But I'll go back to your point earlier in the game that this is it's everything but the win. Lafayette got a lot of stuff out of today's game. They played a quick, strong, well-coached basketball team, and they were in it to the end. But for a few bounces here and there, they would have come away with a win.
John, you look at the numbers, very similar numbers. Certainly Lafayette's three-point shooting was not good today, and Stonehill's was very good today, and that ends up being really the difference in the ballgame.
Well, we knew coming in, I looked at their numbers, and they shoot about 40% for the season as a team from three, so Lafayette knew they were going to have to defend the three-point line. I thought the adjustment at halftime, Gary, one of the things that jumped out at me in the first half was that Stonehill did not get to the free throw line at all. Lafayette kept them off the free throw line. Immediately in the second half, they started going inside more. Now, whether that was effective or not, what it did was the initiative was there, and eventually they shot 20 free throws in the second half, and that kind of changed the tone of things a little bit.
Individually, Morgan had 13, so did Kofi. 11 points for Nesbitt and 15 for Simona. On the Lafayette side, 14 for Vanderbond, 12 points for Chaikin, and 15 points today for Caleb Williams, too shy of his career high. In the end, Stonehill goes to 8-7 as they get ready for the Northeast Conference. Lafayette goes to 5-8 as they get ready for the Patriot League. 70-65 the final score. John and I will be back with you on Thursday night. That ball game starts at 7 o'clock. That is the Patriot League opener taking on Boston University. You are invited to come join us. Right now, thanks for joining us today. For Gabby, for John, I'm Gary Laubach, and of course John Sabino's team for a job very well done. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you in 2025.